Hi guys, and welcome back to our DCUO Let's Play for the PS3. I am Ninja Misty, and today I am here with you guys for kind of a very special episode. So, I am going to hit the square button, which is create, because I am making a new character along with Ninja Andrew. We had a request to kind of show you guys the villain side of DCUO. So Ninja Andrew and I had actually kicked that idea around for a while, and we decided to take the plunge since we are in the wicked season of Halloween and create our villain personas. So we wanted to show you guys just kind of the character creation for people that might be new to the game and are wondering what kind of options are available to you guys. So let's step into my dressing room, shall we, and get this party started. So I am going to create my little vixen on the PvE server. Alright, you know how DC goes. There's going to be an opening video. I am going to skip that, and you can feel free to watch that anytime. So, the next screen, you're going to skip again. This is going to bring you to really the first step in character creation. So I'm going to choose a female. Okay, so you guys can see there are really three different, I would call them classifications of body type. There's the Mesa, which is the really large body type, and you can do medium and small in that. Then there's Monarch. And then Sprite. And I'm sure you guys have seen the cute little guys and gals running about DC. So I'm actually going to create... Let's see. Monarch medium. I like to do mine custom, but you can see, you can click inspired by, and it will kind of structure your costume based on, there's Batman, Superman, Catwoman, Lex Luthor, there's Catwoman, Lex Luthor, the Joker, the Flash, Wonder Woman, Deathstroke, Bane. Wow, she looks badass, doesn't she? Circe, Beast Boy, Mr. Freeze, Green Arrow, Steel, that looks pretty wicked too, Martian Manhunter, No Boom Tube, Green Lantern, Sinestro, Black Lightning, Livewire, that looks kind of dope too, Geoforce, Terra, Captain Atom, Major Force, Eclipso, and the Spectre. So just if you guys, you know, are kind of looking to give a nod to your favorite hero or villain, these options are there. I like to go custom.
Select a hero.
I'm making a villain. Bring it on. That's right. Bring it on, heroes.
Select a personality to determine social
You can
behavior.
see you can choose different, quote, personalities. There's powerful, serious, and you can see this affects your stance. Okay, that's the powerful. That's the serious, primal, flirty, and comical. And because I'm a flirt at heart, I'm going to have to choose the flirty personality.
Select a mentor as a
And
guideline for
I
data
am Batman
application.
Joker girl all the way. So Joker's going to be my mentor. But you can see you can choose Luthor. And that will actually start your missions in Little Bohemia. Circe is going to start your missions in Chinatown. And that's actually Ninja Andrew created his character with a Circe mentor. So I am doing the Joker, and that way you guys can see the difference in some missions. Alright, and we are making these bad boys celestial DPSs, because that's just what we feel like doing. So I'm going to click celestial, flight, Okay, let me back up a second and show you. This is where you can choose, you can see your options. Now, certain options are going to be available to you depending on the DLCs that you have. So there's Celestial that came out with the Trigon. Earth Powers came out with one of the DLCs. Same for Electricity. Then there's Fire, Gadgets, Ice, Light, Mental, and I believe Light also came out with the DLC. They've been around for so long I tend to forget. Nature, Quantum, which also came with the DLC, and Sorcery. So I am just going to scroll back up here to Celestial. Flight is going to be my choice of movement mode, but you do have the choice of Acrobatics or Super Speed. So Flight just works for me. Now we're at my weapon select. So this is where really, you know, whatever your preference is. I'm thinking about using the shield, but I'm torn between that and the pistols because I like them. Shield, pistols, two-handed, those are my favorites. So just so you can see, there's brawling. There's the dual pistols, dual wield, hand blasters, martial arts, one-handed, rifle, shield, staff, two-handed. Boom. Alright, I think I'm going to go with the shield, just to kind of change it up a little bit for myself. And we all know, you know, as you get up to level 30 and you're like, man, I finally got into FOSS, and oh dang it, brawling dropped, but it's like 400,000 times better than what I was using, so I'm gonna brawl for a while. So, you know, by the time I get up there and really choosing kind of in-game weaponry, I'll have figured out what feels the best for me to work with Celestial DPS. So it's subject to change, kiddies. Alright, costume. Now I'm going to say a word about my costume here. What I'm going to put her in here is not going to be what I will actually go into the police station in. I'll change clothing on the Brainiac ship once I go into my inventory to accept a lot of the styles that I've purchased. So this is kind of just so she has something to wear till she gets off the ship. And also I'll be using the cosmic skin on her, so I'll just, you know, kind of throw together something here. She's going to look different when I come back from accepting all of my inventory. But just to give you guys an overview, under costume you have body, skin, okay, and there's several different skins that are here. And I'm sure you guys have seen people running around, you know, that's pretty cool. If you want to go for like a leopard or a lion, tiger, wolf, there's crystalline, foxy, undead, chrome, glowing, barbarian. And I'll say something on the glowing. You can change the colors of your skin. I'm sure you guys have seen people running around with all different colors in the glowing skin. Same for all the skins, actually. Barbarian, human skin, number 1, lava, rock, mummy, reptile, plant, cyborg, demonic, robot, tattooed, which is what I'm going to go with, angry, oh wow, she doesn't look happy at all, cheerful, wise, aka old, youthful, and human skin number 3. So I am going to go with tattooed. Then I'm going to go down here to hair. There's several different hairstyles. I'm not going to go through all of them. You guys can peruse these at your pleasure. But you can see there are several options available. It just depends on the look that you're going for. So I'm going to hang down here with my long hair. And then you go to gear. So you can choose if you wanted to put a head style on, which I'm not going to. But there are several options that are here for you, just to kind of give you an idea. We'll actually be showing you guys where you can buy all of these styles. I don't know if it's all of them, but the majority of them you can buy in the Watchtower in the Hall of Doom. Completing some of those will give you feats for completing like the business suit or schoolyard collection. Okay, so face, same thing, you know, you guys, there are options depending on, excuse me, the look that you're going for. There's a good look. I'm gonna go with the full domino. Let's see what emblems they have. Once again, you know, you can earn emblems throughout the game. Completing your races gives you all kinds of cool emblems. Certain times of the year, like the Valentine's event, that race gave you emblems. St. Patrick's Day, I believe that you got an emblem from doing that race, but don't hold me to that one. I'm not 100% sure. So, let's see. I'm gonna be evil. Do I put a pentacle? Not that a pentacle's evil. So, let's see. What is evil? Skull? That can be cliched, right? It's a skull, people. It's evil. Don't know what's so evil about a skull either, but hey. Storm cloud. Nothing more evil than that. It's a tornado. Tornado of evil. Maybe I'll put an E for evil. I think I'll put a skull. I'm feeling in a skull kind of mood. What do you think, guys? Skull. Alright. So I'm just going to kind of choose what I usually choose for my getting off the ship attire. I usually just throw on a t-shirt and a skirt and I'm ready to go. So that's what I'll do this time. And I go ahead and I dress her in back and all of that, so that's already a style that I've collected. So I'm just gonna throw a little cape on her, throw some gloves on, let's find a belt, let's throw on some legs, people, legs. And, you know, once again, you have, if you having a night out at the opera and feel like kicking somebody's butt, there's the dress for you. Skirt, actually. Alright, metal head and feet. I don't go anywhere without my Chuck Taylors, so let's just throw those on. Alrighty, and then, okay, colors. You can color your gear. Now, under the palette, here's a few things. This first bubble is going to correspond with, let's say you get the hard light shield. Whatever this first color is going to be the color of your hard light shield. So what you do is you click, okay, you press, excuse me, down on your D-pad, and then you can tweak your color. You see how it's changing there? All right. So let's see. Okay, so you can see here, you can tweak the colors. Now, like I said, this is going to correspond with your first bubble. But see, you can change the intensity of the color. Ooh, that's a bright pink. Okay, so let's just say that I'm going to go... Let's just say I'm going to go with black for my first color. And your second color is going to correspond with the kind of streak that goes behind you when you're flying or running. So if you want a cool color there, number 2 slot is the one that you want to tweak. So I am going to make that pink. Oops. And then your third, well, I'm going to exit out of it 100 times. I'm just going to make that white. Now, all my colors are going to change once I get on the ship because I'm going to, like I said, accept things from my inventory. So we will get back to that. All right, so I'm going to accept those. And then you can customize your gear. This is something that you can also do once you're off the ship. I'm sure a lot of you guys do this. Let's just give you an example. If I want to make the back pink, there we go. And okay, here's the hands. You can see right now the colors. If I change it, like I've made the glove, you see I made it pink there. It's just because it's a tri-colored. Like if I wanted to make the knuckles pink or the middle pad white. You can switch that around. So, and same thing like here for the shoes. I'm gonna make those black. You guys get the idea. All right. Now you can back out and go to your skin. You can tweak colors there. I'm not gonna bother with this because, like I said, I'm gonna be making her cosmic. Hair, I'm gonna have to give her dark hair. So there we go. Now it's feeling right. Eyes, because I'm using the full domino mask, you kind of have the emissive eyes. So right now I'm just gonna make them white. Not gonna worry with makeup right now, like I said, because I'm gonna be doing the cosmic skin. Okay. So just, you know, that gives you guys an overview of creating and customizing and tweaking your character. So I'm going to hit next and I'm going to enter the name. And oh my goodness, what am I going to call her? Okay guys, since Evil Misty is taken and somebody's running around out there being an Evil Misty, let's try EvilNinja Misty, which sounds even better. Alright, let's keep our fingers crossed. Sweet.
Earth.
Alright, so then you go into the next little section of movie, which we are going to skip. And then we're going to be on Brainiac's ship. Alright guys, so we made it on to Brainiac's ship, and at this point I am going to take a quick little break and I'm going to go into my store and accept all the stuff that I have purchased, and I am going to change up my EvilNinja Misty, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Bye! Alrighty guys, so I just accepted a whole big bunch of stuff out of my inventory, and I think I look just a little bit different than I did when I left you guys. So this is not going to be my final look, but this is my second stage of metamorphosis as I work on getting those collection pieces that I need to make myself eviler. So let's head over here and get this mission started, shall we? Alright, so you can see there's a Brainiac sentry here. I'm gonna take him out.
The ship knows you're awake, ready to fight your way out.
Calculator talks to us. And actually, before I proceed through, I want to talk about a couple of things.
Watch it.
One, really quick, if you're brand new to the game and you're equipping styles, you want to make sure that you click lock all, and you can see all the little locks on the side. And I'm going to stop for a second because I'm being attacked. But that'll keep you from equipping, let's say you pick up a style here like I'm going to out of a treasure chest, and I don't want to wear that particular style. When I equip it for stats, it will not change the look of my character. So before I proceed down the hallway, I am going to put in my handy dandy little trinket. And I'm gonna move this down here. And I'm gonna bust it out. Boom! How awesome is that? So let us proceed down the hallway. Oh my goodness. It'll be nice to have powers. Alright, this is straightforward, guys. It's an overseer, oh my goodness. Now what I like to do here, I like getting feat points early on so I can get some skill points so I can upgrade my weapon. So I'm going to start fighting the Overseer, but when he starts his charge-up attack, which you'll see in a second, I'm going to let him stun me so I can break out. Boom. There we go.
Damage detected.
was an
So we took
overseer.
care of him.
They're no
Easy
joke.
peasy.
Let's get you out of the halls. Transport tubes crisscross the entire ship. Look for one right above you and use it to get out of there.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly up here. And boom! Stand back, everybody. I am level 2. Oh my goodness. So I get my first power point. So I am going to go to the cursed powers. And I'm going to purchase Haunt. Scary. Alrighty. Let's see if I have any gear to equip. Oh, boom. I got a pair of gloves. Look at that. And a cola. Oh, no. And, okay, I got the feat for the Sharply Dressed, which is collecting 25 styles. And that is just because... that's because I have the styles that I collected out of my inventory. So, here
All
we
units.
go.
The subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
Gonna bust this treasure chest open. And let me equip the chest piece. Alright.
Continue. The ship's patrolling for you. We're not out yet.
Okay. So we got
Brace
more
yourself.
trouble waiting for
More
us.
security's coming your way.
Oh yeah. So let's try out our new power. Look at that. Oh. Pretty straightforward stuff here. Another wave of enemies coming out. Oh, two, actually. He was aggroed on my drone.
Motion detected in the hallways. Stop the human.
Same thing here, guys. You're just moving to the ship and dispatching these enemies as quickly as you can.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
Make sure before you drop down, you see the treasure chest that's over here. You want to break that. It looks like we got some boots, so I'm gonna equip those really quick. And then we're gonna jump down the hatch. Alright, you're just gonna proceed ahead. Pretty straightforward, really. You know, I'm sure most of you guys have been through this process quite a bit, and if you're new to the game, welcome to DCUO. We're going to the trash
All
cleanup.
units move
Now, one of
into
the things
position.
that I like to do in
Contain
here,
the
I like
human.
to get those early feats for breaking barrels, just the low-level one. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up the explosive barrels, and I'm gonna toss that one just into the oblivion. Alright, so I'm gonna lock on there. And you can see that does a nice little hit of damage on
Delivering
them.
shipment of Earth goods.
Gonna grab, whoops. Grab another barrel, toss these guys. Oh, I see barrels flying everywhere. Alright, guys, I don't think so. Sweet. So you see there, I got the feat for blowing up 5 barrels. Take care of this guy really quick, and then there's another wave. Here we go. So these crystals you can also break. Let's see, we'll just do this, and you can see the effect. It kind of has a whirlwind type effect on them. Where do you think you're going? I don't think so.
Delivering shipment of
Take
goods.
care of that. And there are orange barrels. Let's see. Here's one. I'm just gonna fill up my orange bar. You can see under my name, there's the blue bar. And under the blue bar is the orange bar. When that is all the way full, if you have a supercharge, that means that your
Brace yourself.
supercharges are ready to go.
More security is coming your
Otherwise,
way.
it's just adding to your power. So your power, your damage, how powerful you are. Not like your power, like, oh, now I have a
Stop
bunch of power.
the human.
Okay, so we've taken care of everybody here, and we're gonna go to the next area.
Wonderful. My readings show a full-scale invasion force aboard. We have to destroy this ship.
Oh my goodness, look at what all we gotta take care. What kind of mess are we in? And we're only level 2? What's happening, DC? Oh my goodness.
Warning. Human activity detected nearby.
Okay, this gelatinous honeycomb thing here has a shield around it. So we're, oh, and it stuns us. But it also stuns them. So we're gonna take care of Brainiac Subjugator, and then we're gonna beat down on JEL. Oh, Brainiac Jello. Come on, Brainiac Jello, get out of that shield. Oh, there we go. We're gonna break out, and then we're gonna unleash on that. Okay. Now, what I do before I actually start doing the attack that it's calling for is I go ahead and get my feats for 25, 50, and 100 hits. So, bear with me. This is just one of those little OCD things that I have to do. Now, I will say that this particular section is fairly new. I would say within the past maybe 6 months or so, they added this where they're kind of teaching you how to counter certain attacks. Okay, there's my 50 hit feet. So just bear with me while I get to 100. Hopefully this isn't gonna kill me. And just, you know, for me, it's an easy way to get this out of the way, and it gives me that skill point while I'm really trying to get combos on my weapon. So, 8, 9, boom. Okay, so you're gonna counter the Brainiac lungers to weaken them. So what you're gonna do here, you're just gonna press L1, or excuse me, R1 to block. You can see that I blocked him, and then I'm able to damage him. They're gonna test you 2 more times on that. So let's take care of these guys.
Status critical.
Then the next wave comes out.
Target coordinates transferred.
You're gonna use your hold square to jump over and defeat him. Okay, so they're hitting me with their triangle attack. Whoops. I can get over to it. Same here, get a little bit of distance so I can jump across the room. Take care of that, easy peasy.
Target coordinates
And then
transferred.
here, you're using your hold triangle
Alert.
to block break. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till he hits me.
Subduing
Or
target.
he's blocking, rather, so I'm gonna break his block, which you can see. Same here for this guy, and then they're gonna have a little trio come out so you can test all your skills.
Objective in
So
sight.
I'm going to lunge.
Initiate combat.
So when the lunger jumps at me,
Critical damage.
there we go. We'll take care of him really quick.
Performance.
See if we can get the block breaker. And then all we gotta do is jump over here.
Damage sustained.
And boom, we are level 3. So that gave us a skill point. So let's put that into our weapon really quick. Alright, I start, for me with the shield, I go for my hold triangle because I really like that. And that just opens up a little more of an option for me to throw it. Whoops.
Damage to this vessel
So
continues
now
to
I
mount.
call this the orange barrel
Destroy the
room.
escapee immediately.
So I'm just gonna start throwing these so I can get my feet in the orange barrels. Take care of these guys. Now the good thing here is if you stand in the orange barrel, not only are you getting healed, but you're also getting power. So just spam that one big power that you got, guys. Show Brainiac who thoughts. Okay. I know there are more barrel birds. Take care of that one. There we go.
The main gun is just ahead.
Okay, so
Destroy
we're
it,
getting
and the blowback will
closer
disrupt
to
the
the
ship's
end
shields.
here.
Then we can
Just
get on
some more
board and
enemies
shut
to
this down.
dispatch. Giving you a little bit of time to practice your moves, get used to how the character works before they unleash you into the world. Do you see? Okay. So now we're gonna have another one of the big Brainiac crawler thingies come out. Overseer, there we go. Oh, he's doing his little thing. I'm gonna let him hit me so I can break out of that. He's working towards me. It's there. Yes, Brainiac Overseer. Oh, let's see if I can. No.
Do not let the prisoner reach the prime weapon control
So I got a
room.
waste off of him.
Damage to the power couplings will destabilize the
And I
ship.
believe I saw another skill point, which is a nice little bonus. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna unlock the Savage Strike, which is 1 down. Nice. Alright.
Do not be foolish, human. You cannot stop.
There's the ship's guardian. You're not going to have to fight him just yet. We have to destroy
You're
their
in.
guns.
Destroy whatever is connecting the gun to the ship.
Actually, they're like little shields that are protecting. There we go.
Get ready. You're approaching the gun
So
chamber.
my advice here,
Once the
just
gun is out and the
concentrate
shields drop,
on
Lex Luthor will teleport
these
in to
little
help destroy
shield
the ship.
turrets or whatever you want to call these. Power couplings. I didn't just read that off the side.
50%.
Power couplings. Destroy the power couplings. And then after you do that, you're going to fight really the first. It's kind of like a little mini boss before Luthor's going to come in and help us fight kind of some waves of Brainiac troops.
You've done it.
There goes the gun.
It's crashing into Brainiac's bottle force field below.
Alright, I'm going to break this barrel.
You will submit.
Oop, where did he go? Good. Oh, good. Look at that. Alright, so for him, you can go in and start meleeing him. He's going to do an attack that you're going to want to get away from in just a second. Powers. Okay, the energy pulse, I always just stand back, let him have his little hissy fit, and then you can go over and finish him off. Alright, now what's going to happen is Luthor is going to teleport in, and then we'll kind of do the little final
Foolish
assault
human,
before we get off
you
the
have
ship
doomed yourself.
and go
You will
into
go down with this
nightclub. So here comes Luthor through a boom tube.
You there. Help me fend off Brainiac's fodder while Calculator locks onto one of the ship's teleporters.
Alright, so here, pretty straightforward. You're just going to beat up on Brainiac, Sentries, and Guardians, whatever else Brainiac is sending, to try to thwart our efforts at thwarting his efforts. Thwart, people. Thwart. helps you out some. You're kind of like, thanks
Hold
for
on.
helping.
Keep fighting. I'm almost into the ship's
And the
command
calculator's
systems.
like, you gotta keep going. Don't give up. I've almost got you out of here. And you can see I'm really taking no damage because these are level 1 enemies. Which is nice, because then you feel all epic. You're like, man, look how epic I am. And then you get out there in the real world and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so underpowered. What is going on? Because somebody be like, well, my vitalization is like 4 million, and my resto is like 800,000. And you're looking at your stuff and you're like, yay, I can do a quarter of the damage. Oh my goodness, of a level 30. Okay. If that. So now we're going to talk to Luther.
You've done well here. Better than those incompetent so-called heroes outside.
That's right.
Get
Look at
into the
those
city.
incompetent heroes,
I'll
except
take it
for
from
Ninja
here.
Andrew and Ninja Misty, because they're pretty epic, but don't tell Luther.
You did it. Lex will shut
Alright.
down the rest. I've hacked
So
the
now we're going to
teleporters to
exit out of
deliver
the
you to
teleporter,
safety.
so you just
Go.
come right over here. It's going to start another movie, which we are going to skip. Then you get a headline telling you it's a big old scary world out there, but dang it, get in that boom tube and get started. So we are going to be going to the nightclub in Gotham. I believe it's the Tap Room, because we are with the Joker. Alright, so here we are. Calculator's going to pop up in a
Well,
second.
you were capable enough to get out of Brainiac's ship.
He's going to insult
Good.
us.
Welcome to the Tap Room, one of many nightclubs throughout
Alright,
Gotham and
here's the
Metropolis that
vendors.
function as
I'm going
safe
to come over
houses for
here and
our
repair
kind of
really
folk.
quick.
You can find all kinds of things here.
I'm going to sell
start with you finding
off
the
some
vendors.
junk that I picked up. I'm going to fly over here to the mailboxes.
Awesome. You can follow instructions. These are the vendors. This is the place to repair gear,
I'm
sell
going to
gear,
accept some
and get
mail
connected with
from
factions.
somebody called
Some vendors have special gear you
EvilNinja
can't get
Andrew. Oh my
anywhere
goodness.
else, so make friends and earn renown with them to get your hands on their goodies. Welcome to the mailroom. You've got your mailboxes, your
see what
Hall of
kind of
Doom
goodies I
teleporter,
got in the
your
mail.
PvP and alert recruiters.
Sweet.
You do know how to use a
Got
mailbox,
face
right?
mask,
Good. Because I've sent you a little something.
collections.
Check it out.
Aw,
Then
a
go speak with
Valentine bed.
Triggerman
How
Tony
sweet.
here in the nightclub.
Oh my
You're
goodness,
already
the
on the
Clarion
payroll.
boots.
Time to get to work.
And a sweet dark blue aura. Let's pop that bad boy on so we look all epic. Oh, see, my evil factor just increased exponentially. Look at that. I'm extra evil now. Alright, so what Ninja Andrew and I like to do is well, first I'm going to talk to Triggerman Tony, and he's going
All right, some new
to give
muscle.
me my first mission.
Someone tipped off the cops about a big weapon shipment coming in from
So
the
let's
Joker.
click on that.
The entire Falcone mob is feeling the heat.
Maybe you've heard
Think
of
you
me.
can cool it down?
They call me.
And I'm going to go outside and do the introductory race just to boost my level up to level 4. That just kind of, it's been our pattern when we create new characters to kind of go through those steps. So feels like a tradition. You don't want to break tradition, right? That's what your whole life's built on, right? Traditions, isn't that right? I don't know. I have no clue what I'm talking about. All right. Now you guys can see that it's Halloween, which is awesome because it makes everything
Diversion for
look
our
extra
batty
evil.
friend. A good old-fashioned Gotham gang war. The Falcone gang.
And the
hates
Joker's
the
gonna tell us
Penguin.
about our
They
first
never had
mission.
the
Maybe I
firepower
should have
to
waited to
put
pick
that
that one.
bird brain in his place. Until now, I've sent them Joker explosives, and the big payday, a shipment of apocalyptic
level
weapons.
9 and have
Keep
super
the cops
speed.
away from the goods. The party's just getting started.
You know, these introductory races are pretty straightforward. We are going to pop through this, and we are level 4. Oh my goodness. And we got another PowerPoint, so I'm going to stop it. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to fly back down here to the nightclub. let's take a look at our powers. And I really haven't figured out how I'm gonna work the celestial DPS yet, so we're gonna learn that one together. Let's see here. What sounds good? Wither, curse, blight. Wither. Let's do wither. That sounds good. Alright guys, so I'll give you a big one of these and one of those. Sweet. Alright guys, so thank you for tuning in to this introductory creation of EvilNinja Misty. EvilNinja Andrew and I will be back with more epic villain adventures. I'm not sure what all we're going to show. Obviously, there are some things that are straightforward. You share in common with heroes. Going through Fortress of Solitude, certain things like that. But we're going to give you a good overview of the villain side of things on DCUO. So like, subscribe, comments, questions, and make sure that you tune in for more evil adventures with Evil DorkNinjaGaming on YouTube. Thanks guys. Bye.